Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you're tuning in. I'm your local shaman, Lady Lighthouse, and welcome to the Light Network. Just getting kind of set up here, realizing that I didn't adjust my go live notification. It's fine. And as I was getting that adjusted, I almost clicked the stop streaming button. So, off to a great start. But I got a fan going, feeling a little bit better. I did some meditation after the afternoon stream and was able to just like sit and receive, and yeah, it was good. My day was a good, like, restful day. Like, I was productive, all things considered. Like, I still got a decent amount done this morning, even though I was kind of low energy, but I did quite a bit of meditating, quite a bit of energy work on myself, and kind of just receiving, and then had a nice big dinner that was full of electrolytes after our conversation earlier, Robin. So I'm feeling much more alive and awake now, which is good. I guess my body was needing some electrolytes after all of the energy in the day. Were you able to get to the gym? That's awesome. Good job. Hold on. That's amazing. Yeah. Good job. Not that you need me to be proud of you, but I'm proud of you. It's like right before we got, like right as my like countdown was going, I was doing some like arm circles because that's been helping my shoulders and back a little bit too. If I like sit here and I'll do like 20 small arm circles in one direction and then 20 in another, and I can feel that like working this like my upper shoulder trap neck muscles, and I'm like, all right, well, I should probably do those because they're doing stuff. Nice. Yeah. I had my electrolyte filled dinner was and carb dinner was, I had a sub from Jersey Mike's sub with lots of pickles and some potato chips with the Miss Vicky's sea salt potato chips and some Gatorade. I'm like, all right, I'm good. My body's like, thank you. But I will share, like, oh my gosh. So I've been in meditation and everything the last, I don't know, it's been for a couple weeks now. Well, even longer than a couple weeks. Because I have my, like, shamanic activation circle coming up in September, which is great. And that's gifting the sapphire flame. But, like, I've been really exploring the different flames and letting them kind of come to me intuitively, and as they come, I like afterwards I will add, like, I'm making a spreadsheet of the different ones that are showing up for me and how they're showing up and all the things. And so today I had another flame show up for me, and I got to use that on myself earlier, which was nice. It was a gentler flame. Some of the other flames that I've done and used on myself have been pretty, I wouldn't say intense, but like they're definitely noticeable. Like they're definitely strong. The one that showed up today was a much more like easeful flame that I worked with. And I used that one for a little bit, or I like let it do its course, and then the other flame that decided to come back was the sapphire flame, so I used that on myself again today. And let me tell you, I went on a trip. It does remind me, Robin, I do have for you, you're running out of time if this is something you want, but I do have a lit note on here that I haven't forgotten. Hold on, I'm making sure. If you wanted to claim a 30-minute energetic surgery offering, it's valid till the 17th. So let me know. Let me know if you want to claim it. I should say the 17th of this month of August. But yeah, today I learned about the lavender flame. I've had some other ones come to me and they don't feel like it's meant to share them too much, but the one that came today felt like it was allowed to be shared, and it's the lavender flame, which is different than the violet flame. So I don't know. It'll be cool. I will, once I feel like it's complete, or once I feel like I've had enough information to kind of like publish it or post or share the information that I've been kind of channeling about the different colored flames, I'll share it. Probably in some sort of blog or something. I don't know. We'll see how that comes. But right now it's just a spreadsheet that I'm keeping, I'm tracking. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're new, you're just joining, or if you're coming back, welcome back. Doing a night of offerings. So you can claim, hold on, I'm like making sure I can see everything. So you can claim one free card using channel points per stream. So if you hang out for a while, you can use that. If there's someone else in here that wants a card, you could gift a card to them if you've hung out for a while. I'm also working towards a community challenge, which is Ask the Ancestors. You got 8 days left. We've raised 60% of the points. We still need to raise another 13,000 points. And then if you want as well, you can, hang out, save up points to get a mini Reiki session or an intuitive reading with just channel points. If you don't want to wait, then there's always the option to donate or gift 2 or more subs and join the queue. And then you'll get like your own little mini intuitive session that is about 8 to 10 minutes, roughly. And that could be anywhere from multiple cards of either like a love reading, the Black Tarot deck, my Oracle deck, Trapped Emotional Clearing, all the things. Whatever wants to come through. Hey G-Rock, thanks for contributing some more. Good to see you again. How was your day? That's pretty much the deal. Tonight. Been drinking lots of ice water recently. My body is loving the ice water. Thank you. I did have a wonderful trip. I shared kind of earlier this week, so we did a Mediterranean cruise. We got to go to Barcelona, Spain, Palma de Mallorca, Marseille, Rome, Pisa, Florence. So it was beautiful. Lots of history, lots of deep thoughts. It was our honeymoon that we didn't get to go on when we got married back in COVID. So we had a different honeymoon planned at that time, but this was the dream honeymoon that we would have wanted to go on back then, but wouldn't have been able to afford it then. So this was our nice, I don't know, our nice trip. Our nice trip. But yeah, it was good. I will say I did get spoiled because we cruised, and so I don't know if you've ever been on a cruise before, but they just feed you all the time whenever you want it. And I love not cooking. Like, don't get me wrong, there's times that I enjoy cooking, because I do think there's like something really special about making food, but I also really like being taken care of, and in that way I also view food as a form of like love, an expression of love. And so I was so happy to not worry about any of the food. Just like, it was there when I wanted it. I made the joke to my mom when I came back that I was like, I'm pretty sure my ass grew like 3 sizes from how much I ate. Like, I'm dialing it back now that I'm back, but the queen energy is strong. I'm like, yeah, no. I will sit at the table, tell me, like, I'm ready and waiting for my food, thanks. I've always told my husband that, like, I would love to have a private chef. Like, we're not there yet. um, but man, the idea of having a private chef and someone who's just like cooks delicious, healthy, organic meals that are gluten-free, for me, like, ugh, yes, please. That's the kind of care I want. I think it's funny too, because like there was when I lived by myself for a month there, um, at the end of last year, and I enjoyed cooking for myself at that time because it was like a form of like self-care, and I don't know, it was nice. Like it was a way of like giving myself love, was like cooking good food. And now I'm like with all the things that I'm doing, I'm like I'm like thinking back on that. I'm like, would I want to do that again? Like part of me does, but the other part of me is like it's just like I like being cared for. Like I like not worrying about it or like not thinking too much about it. And also there are days that I'm like, no, I actually really like being creative with it. But I don't know. I I I bobble between my like I want to be a homestead wife and live in the country, and that's all I do is take care of the house and home and whatever, and like the animals. And the other extreme of that is, you know, I want to live in the lap of luxury and have like do my thing, but also just be like waited on hand and foot. Oh, you know. I want both, okay? Like what? How do I manifest that? What does that look like? Hmm. To what extent are you preparing the meals? Are you like actually like pre-cooking them? Or are you going and like just prepping all the ingredients and kind of like mixing it up so that way you just slap it in the oven? Yes, KQL, welcome back. Evening, officers. Thanks for the follow. Because I haven't been able to convince myself to do like too much prep. Like I'll prep like onions and like just chop them up and keep them in a container so I can easily use them. I'll prep um like bell peppers or things like that. But I don't know. I will say I don't know what it is about basil, but I freaking love fresh basil. And I have a basil plant now out in my garden. I used to have one in the house under like a little grow lamp, but and it was in my husband's office, but we I don't know, the lighting and water situation in there was a struggle to find the right balance, and so we we lost two basil plants that way, and so the third one I got, I was like, all right, you're going outside where you're in the natural elements, and then I can just go out there and grab some. But basil is just like... even like thinking about basil right now, I'm just like, I want to go get some basil and like make some like cheesy toast. Dip it in some olive oil. Ugh. I think I need more carbs. I think maybe my body is like, all right, you might need some more carbs in your life at the moment. We've been doing a lot of energy work. The other thing with meal prepping, my question for you is like, does the food stay good? Like the stuff that you prep, does it stay good throughout the week? Or do you feel like, you know, by day 3 or 4, you're like, really need to prep again? These are the questions I have. Because I'm like sitting here asking myself, like, would I want to meal prep? No. Should I meal prep though? I also feel like no, or like to me my answer is no. I kind of like, I just feel like I hold on to the vision of having a chef, to be honest. That's what I yearn for. I'm like, I don't even need a chef for, like, right off the bat. I don't need one for all 3 meals. Like, I'm good for breakfast. I'm good to, like, snack or have, like, a cereal or a granola bar. Like, yeah, I don't need a chef for that. But, like, someone to cook dinner and then make enough for leftovers so that way I could eat it for lunch the next day. Like... Maybe what I'm hearing or picking up for myself is that I need to make larger quantities of dinner foods, so that way I'm sort of prepped. But that only gets me lunch. I don't know. Welcome in any newbies, lurkers, lingers. Glad to have you. Just hanging out, chatting, open to doing some offerings tonight. You can claim your 1 free card. Pick a card with your channel points per stream. Or if you would like to do more of an intuitive session that's like 8 to 10 minutes long, you can join the queue, and when it's your turn, and if we're in alignment, you can donate 2 or more subs to the community, or gift 2 or more subs, there you go, or donate to the tip page. Or you can hang out and save up your points to use channel points to get either a mini Reiki session or intuitive reading. Or I'm a seal now. You can donate to the Ask the Ancestors community challenge. We got, what was it, 8 more days? 8 days left to raise, what are we at? 1,000, what am I? My numbers have just gone out the window. Don't worry about it. We can't do math at this moment, but that's fine. Okay, 11,000 more. I was like, what is happening? Why can't... Okay. Thanks. I'm usually really good at math, but man, it was just, my mind was like, 1,000? That's not right. Woohoo! Thank you, Robin. Now we're at 72%. Robin, did you hear me earlier remind you about your kind of free offering that's available still till the 17th, or do you want to like fully say that you don't want to claim it? I can take it off. Thanks, G-Rock. Okay. Then I will go ahead and remove it from my list, but just wanted to make sure you knew it was still there. Just double check, but well, since I said I'll leave it till the 17th, I'll leave it to the 17th. If remove it then. Do I recommend any specific crystals? Are you looking to do anything in particular with the crystals, or just like in general? Is there any crystal that I think like everyone should have? I'm just thinking like I've always been pretty intuitive about when like crystals speak to me, which ones I feel called to. Said manifesting love. I would get a rose quartz for that. This is my beautiful rose quartz. I have a couple of them actually, but this is my beautiful rose quartz that I keep with me on my desk. Ah, good to see you again, Kessler. Yeah, it's carved in such a way that it has like this beautiful spiral to it, and so it just feels so... It's just so nice to hold. And she, I got her from the crystal shop that I set up at a lot, and we did like kind of an energy exchange where I helped out with organizing some of the shelves, and in return I got this beautiful crystal, so I take her with me often. Yeah. You could get like a small like pendant that hangs down in front of your heart. I have one of those that I'll sometimes wear or put in my pocket. You can get like a little pocket rose quartz, or like one of those little like smooth like thumb stones, like soothing stones type of look for a rose quartz. Depends if you want to like, you know, hold it in your hand versus just wear it. I know a lot of people will wear like rose quartz beaded bracelets. I'm not a big bracelet wearer. But I definitely recommend a lot of rose quartz. And if you're looking for a lot of love, a lot of support, get a bigger crystal. Like I know the last time I was in Colorado, I bought my mom like a carved heart-shaped rose quartz for her that she can hold. But I don't know. There's just something about having, in my line of work, I can't have too much. Yeah, fair. Yeah. You can always get a pocket rock. And that's just literally you could just get a crystal and stick it in your pocket. Like I will take crystals with me whenever I go somewhere. For the most part. If I'm just going to the grocery store, not necessarily always, but if I'm going out for a bit, like I have pocket rocks, or if I have like when we had company a couple weeks ago, almost a month ago now, and we had people in the house all the time, I was like, I had a couple stones that were in each of my pockets, just helping me kind of ground during the time that everyone was here, and or protect me during the time that I was here. But it was funny because it's like one of their friends that came over has a degree in geology, and so I was like, each day they'd be like, what pocket rock do you got today? But it's just kind of nice to have. The only thing, my only caveat is make sure you take it out of your pockets before you wash your pants or wash your shorts or whatever you're wearing. It's not that washing it will be a big deal. It's just as long as it's not so small that it, breaks your machine. So I've definitely early on forgotten that I've had crystals in my pockets and gone to wash my pants, and thankfully they've not caused any problems. They were big enough, but I was like, oops, my bad. Yeah, the worry stone. I really like the crystals that are like, do I have one in here? No, I don't have one. I have one on my nightstand. Hold on. This is the... Oh, hold on. Hold, please. This is a different type of stone. I'm not really looking at the stone itself. I was more looking at like the shape of the stone. I really love, for like supportive stones, them shaped like that can fit in the palm of your hand. Because these are really supportive if like you're going through something and you need to like hold on to a stone to either like, you put it in your left hand if you're like, the energy is being supportive and like coming into you, or at least this is how the energy flows for me. And then put it in the right hand if like the stone is being supportive by like pulling the energy out and like taking on whatever energy you don't need and replacing it. Yeah, palm stone. Okay. But I like that size of stone. Now I'm realizing that this is not big enough for you to be able to. There we go. And what do I think of cavern? Aventurine. The green quartz variety. I think I actually have some of this. Help with the heart chakra. Used in rituals. Yeah, this isn't one that I've been particularly like drawn towards for myself, but if you are being drawn towards it or interested in it, then I would encourage you to trust that. For me, yeah, I go where I feel drawn, or pick the rocks or pick the crystals that I feel drawn to, and so yeah, that if that's one that stands out to you and you're like, ooh, this one might be supportive for what you're needing, trust that. It's funny because when I do go to crystal shops, like I'll walk around and just kind of wait and see what crystal speaks to me. And sometimes I'll be walking around and a crystal will speak to me for someone else. Like there's been numerous times where I've been walking around, one will stand out to me and I'll kind of check in to be like, oh, is this being shown to me like for me? Or like it doesn't quite feel like it's for me. And I'll be told just stand there and like wait. It's like, hold on, and then whoever it is will come by and be like, it's like, I think you want this one, / this one's speaking to me for you, type of thing. Yeah. It's always fascinating. I mean, even the my big ass chunk of selenite that I got, like I was feeling drawn to that one for weeks. And I kind of like let it go. It was one of those like, ooh, it felt like you might want to come home with me, but it felt like there was some resistance in the air, so I kind of like let it go, and then kind of came back around about a month or so later when all of a sudden it was like, no, now feels like the time for it. Like, and I went and got him, and he has a beautiful home here in my space. And even with my big other like egg down here, it's like right here. I knew she was going to be mine from the moment I laid eyes on her, but I also knew it needed to kind of wait. But welcome in any new lurkers, lingerers, returning guests. Glad to have you. Like all that talk about the rose quartz, now I'm just like, I've had a couple stones assist me in I love how everyone's just like making food while streaming. I'm glad you're enjoying the vibes. Well, enjoying your meal or nourishing yourself. Oh, hell yeah. Kessel, I don't quite understand your sentence. The from the void or we return. What was I saying? Oh, I was gonna say the crystals. I've had a couple that have like supported me before in the sense of like, so like this big piece. Oh, what did I figure out this was? The citrine or was this? Hold on, I downloaded a rock identifier app. Because I was like, I want to know. So this was calcite. Okay, I lied. Calcite. So anyways, I had this big thing of calcite, which I've probably called it citrine for a really long time because that's what I thought it was. And then finally, I think someone came up to me at an event I was at, and asked, or like at an event I was set up at, and they're like, "Oh, what's that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's like it's citrine," because that's pretty sure that's what it was labeled when I bought it. And they're like, "Oh, it looks like calcite." I was like, and then they just walked away. I was like, "Oh," and so then I was like, "Oh, I guess I need to do a little more research." And my little rock identifier was like, "No, that's calcite," and I was like, "Oh, well, I've been mislabeling you. I'm sorry." But regardless, he there was some big energy work I did on myself a couple months back, and he was supportive in that, and like kind of I felt drawn to like hold them in my right hand. And it's funny because I like held them for some amount of time, and then as soon as I like let go, a couple pieces of him like had like chipped off. Like I didn't bang him against anything. I didn't use anything. It was just like me holding him for, you know, 10 or so minutes as I was kind of like feeling the energy work leaving. And then when I was done and I took my hand away, all of a sudden a couple little pieces like came off. And I took those pieces and I flushed them down the toilet because it felt like I needed to get them out of the house, and that to me is what felt right. But yeah, he's been really good, been really supportive as well. And then I had one other one that I actually got when I went to like a Reiki share, like a Reiki circle share, something where someone else was hosting it, and she had put a bunch of palm stones and tarot cards or oracle cards and stuff all over the table. But then there was one stone that I was like really drawn to. It had like two different crystal like veins within it. And she let me actually take it home because I asked, and I was like, I felt like there was more work that needed to be done or like it felt like it still needed to support me. And I'm pretty positive when I was like done holding it, like there was a new crack in it had formed from just kind of the shift in energy. But I don't know. It does make me think that I might need to cleanse some of my crystals. But we just had the full moon and I was gone for the full moon, so I didn't get to do that. I can always put them in salt or something. But citrine is overheated amethyst. Interesting. I didn't know that. Alright, Robin, you said love. Ba-da-da. Whatever's in the highest and best for Robin. Alright, we got the 6 of Cups. Let's see, where are my eyes going? So there's the 6 of Cups, but where my eyes go in this card for you is really like I'm going to like this bouquet, like the flowers here. And I'm hearing the song like what is it? Is it Bruno Mars? Of like, I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. But I gave you all my hours when I had to take you to every party. I remember that dance. Now my baby's dancing. Dancing with another man. You thought of I can buy myself flowers? Yeah. Alright. That's what they got for you. Those 2 songs. Focusing on the flowers. I'll go ahead and send your energy back to you now. Call my energy back to me. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me. You're welcome. Was that Bruno Mars? Is that the song? I should have bought you flowers. Yeah, When I Was Your Man. By Bruno Mars. Cool. Held your hand. Should I gave you all my hours? When I had the chance. Take you to every party. I remember how much you loved. Now this one says, because all you wanted to do was dance? Now maybe we'll jump into the end. Because yeah, it was the last verses, because I remember how much you loved. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man. Can't get the cards all back in here? Alright. Okay. The box is not really wanting to be... Oh, that's because I'm trying to put it in the bottom. I fucked up, AA Ron? It's fine. There we go. They want to stay out. Anyone else want a love reading? Because the cards are like... Like between the cards and this like rose quartz that's like over here, I'm just like, what are we doing? Looking at the time, it's 9:09. 9:09. Which is which is a number that signifies the time of transformation, new beginnings, and spiritual growth. Let's see. Is that true? Is that where my eyes want to go with this? 909. Transformation. My eyes keep going to the word transformation. Well, thank you. Why, thank you. Met our, So I gotta set a new goal? Does it auto goal for me? Well, I'll celebrate. Woohoo! I was like, hold on, let me not set a new goal. Like, let me pause and embrace it for a second. Thank you. Now that I've embraced it, now I'm like, okay. Does it auto do a new goal? Is my question. Well, let me look. It says goal achieved. So no, it doesn't. Alright, well, that can wait. I did add a little new image thing onto my about page on Twitch for its like ways to support Lady Lighthouse. I was like, that was cute. I made that earlier too today. I think that was this morning. I did that before I did the co-working stream. Okay. I guess in the meantime, what do I want to do? Maybe I'll do a collective. Let's do a collective card. What collective card wants to come out? Okay, it feels like the Black Tarot collective is coming out for our collective card. Let's see. Alright. Whatever's in the highest and best for the collective in this moment. In this moment? No, just the highest and best for the collective. Timeless. Highest and best for the collective. We got the Eight of Cups reversed. Let me look at it real quick. Really the message is just like, stop running backwards. Just a very strong stop running backwards, stop looking at the past, stop running backwards, stop living in the upside down, like stop seeing the negative, stop staying in victimhood. Take control of your power, take control of your life. Stop running backwards. Boom! Stop running backwards. Anything else? Nope, that feels complete. There you have it. Timeless collective card pull. Stop running backwards. Everyone needs to hear this. Stop running backwards. Freedom is forward and upward, not behind or below. Spitting facts. I like that. Instead of running backwards, why moonwalk instead? Are you moonwalk? Well, I guess moonwalking is backwards. I don't think Spirit wants you to moonwalk, unless you're having fun doing so. If moonwalking brings you joy, then go ahead and moonwalk. Same. I freaking love to dance too. And the freedom is forward and upward, not behind or below. What a profound statement. Just like... I feel like you need to clip that part just for yourself. / everyone else. That's so wise. Freedom is forward and upward, not behind or below. So good. Oh, okay. Let's see. What we got? What we got? Welcome in. Welcome in any lurkers, lingers. New friends. Old friends. I almost said old acquaintances, but that just felt weird. I am open to doing readings. We're open to chat. If you got questions for me, if you want to talk about the ins and out of life and spirituality and all the things, open to that. Whatever's going on. We got the Ask the Ancestors challenge going on. 9,000 points left till we reach it. 8 days left. You can claim a free card once per stream. You could save up your points to get like a longer session. Or you could skip the line and say, you know, join and gift 2 or more subs. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, Shadow Rose Oracle. Glad to have you. Thank you for the additional spark points towards the challenge. I was just saying, I'm doing readings tonight, just talking about how once per stream you can claim a free card using spark points. It could be Oracle, it could be Tarot, it could be a love card. Or you could save up your points and buy either purchase one of the free Reiki sessions, intuitive reading with spark points, or you could skip the line. By joining the queue and then gifting 2 or more subs, or donating to the tip page to get about an 8 to 10 minute intuitive reading. And so that could be anywhere from a full card spread of any choice. It could be energy work, it could be Reiki, it could be trapped emotional clearing, it could be, you know, mediumship, whatever comes through. So those are different options that are available to you, but otherwise, welcome in. Glad to have you, Shadow Rose Oracle. Welcome in. Love and light your way. Yeah, check out the cute emojis. Here you go. Here's my cute little hi guy. I love the blobs. I'm here for the blobs. We got a cute little lurker. G-Rock Blues is keeping the countdown for how many spark points we have left for the Ask the Ancestors challenge. So that is a stream where basically I would channel guidance from our ancestors or spirit for the length of the stream. It'll probably be about an hour long, but it's information for the community. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Zarya. There you go. But yeah, that's what we got going on over here. We're just hanging out. We were just talking about crystals, so you know, if anyone got some crystal questions. Shadow Rose, if you're still here, what do you typically do? What type of stream do you what are your offerings? Giving you a second. Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. Our friends are in the Empire. Okay, well, you said tarot readings, gaming, general readings, past life, shadow work, as well as DD connections and channeling. Awesome. Yeah. Well, welcome in. Glad to have you. What time zone are you in? I'm in Eastern time zone, so it's about 9:22 p.m. I'm in Kentucky. Awesome. How long have you been reading for? You're in Wisconsin? I'm from Wisconsin, or I was born in Wisconsin. Okay. Well, you probably don't want to say on stream, but there's a part of me that's like, where on the map were you? Because if this is the map of Wisconsin, I was born up here, just across from Minneapolis, like the Twin Cities area. Near the inside of the thumb? Okay. So you're like probably more down like the Madison, Milwaukee area. I have family in Milwaukee. Or still. You don't need to confirm or deny that. That's okay. Like if you don't want to like out yourself in that way. But probably more in that general. Oh, okay. Okay, so more directly straight over. Got it. I was like, I don't really care about sports anymore, but like, did you grow up big into Packers, or are you into the Packer culture up there? Yeah, my dad's a huge Packer fan. So much so like he took each of me and my brothers to like our very first Packer game when we were like right before we started kindergarten. It was like each of us. So like there's a picture of me in like this Packer outfit with a skirt and Packer hat on. Yeah, it's... Hi, buddy. Do you want to come say hi? Here. Come here. Come here. And look at this. Atreus is coming to say hi to you. He doesn't grace my presence very often. But this is Atreus. He is, I believe he's part Maine Coon. That or he's like a Siberian, I don't know. But he's a large lad. Fluffy boy. But he's my big, like, energetic, like, spiritual protector kitty. But he's got so much fur. And he drools like a dog. I don't know, you probably can't see it, but it's just like the moment he gets in your lap, he just starts drooling all over the place like a dog. You want to see Little Lighthouse in that Packer gear? I will have to see if I can find it. I don't... Yes, he's... He's also purring quite a bit right now, too. This is funny. Like I said, he doesn't typically grace me with his presence. He more goes to my, like, husband. He only comes in whenever, like, special moments, so... So thanks for coming in and allowing him to come bless the space. Okay. That's funny. I'll look for 2 minutes or a minute here and see if I can find the photo. It might be on my personal Facebook. Hold on. Nah, he does not come to me for food. My husband's the one that, well, they actually have an automatic feeder. So and that feeds them at 10 o'clock or 10:30. I mean, it is getting close to dinner time for him, but he's cracking me up right now. Look at him. Look at this. Okay. Alright, hold on. Give me a second. Let's see if I can find it. Give me a second. I need to get my story straight. I love her, she's waiting for me. Asking about a scar. Oh, okay, he's gone. Alright. We're looking, we're scrolling. But I'm sure my dad has tagged me in it on Facebook at some point for a birthday. I will say I mean, I'm still pretty cute, but I was a really cute baby. I was like this chubby little cutie. Hold on, like, just give me a second. I guess that's what we're doing now, is we're showing. But I'm here for it. We are going through the archives here of life. Man, alright. This is not the picture, but this, like, I told you, I was cute. I was so cute. Why does the light look like it's... Oh, I think it's because I have the comfort shield on here. Hold, please. Maybe. Does it... Did I turn the brightness up too far? I was a cute child. Look at me standing in the flowers. Like, I was so adorable. I even had a... I think I had a butterfly tattoo on my arm. Like one of those temporary tattoos. I told you. I was pretty cute. That was me at 3 years old. Alright, I don't know if I'm finding the... I'll look for one more second here. Going trip down memory lane. See, this is another, I was born a brunette and I turned blonde when I got older. Like, look at this. Look at my cute little chubby face. Look at that cute little hair just doing its own thing. Like, there are ugly babies. I believe that there are ugly babies, but I was a pretty cute baby. I might be a little biased, but I was a really cute baby. Yeah. It's funny how that happens, because I think my husband was similar, where he was born like bleach blonde, and he's now brunette. It's like a lighter brunette, but it's still... Like, oh my gosh. Look at me. I've dyed my hair a couple times brunette over the years. I enjoyed it brunette. It makes my eyes pop quite a bit, but I'm really desiring my, like... This is 8 months... Is it 8 months? This is like 9 or 10 months of hair growth, because I used to have my hair for about 3 or 4 years there during like the major part of my like healing journey. I'd shave my hair or shave my head every like 6 to 8 weeks, or at least I did like a clipper 2 on the side and then just like scissor cut on the top. And I did that for like 3 years, and I was doing a bunch of like weird colors during that time. And so this is 8 months, 9 months, I don't remember when I started growing it out, like last November, of hair growth. So I'm trying to, I want my long curly locks back, or actually I want my long hair back, but it's growing back curly, which is fun. And I don't know if this is true or not, but they say your hair curls when you're in love. I was like, yeah. Alright, I haven't gone through all of the photos I'm tagged in, but I've gone through enough of them that I'm not finding it at the moment. So, you'll just have to come back another time. Not your curly face coming out. Hey, that's great. That's a good sign. Oh, I found it! Oh my gosh. And of course, it is horrendously pixelated because it is so old that it's on Facebook. You can't even make out my face. Hold on. It's so pixelated. Uh, that's funny. There you go. There's little me with my Packer hat, shirt, and a little skirt with a Packer football, socks all the way up to my knees practically. Well, they're like mid-calf socks, but like, man. Yeah, so you can do one of a few things for readings. You can either use spark points to claim one free card, and that could be an oracle card, a love card, or using the black tarot deck. And then if you wanted to get like actual, like a longer reading, like an 8 to 10 minute reading, you would join the queue, and if I, check and say we're in alignment, then you can either gift 2 or more subs to the community, one of which could be your own if you are not already a sub. Or you could donate to, like, tip to my tip page for the longer reading. And the longer readings can be, if there's something that you're like looking for, we can kind of go that route. Otherwise, if it's just dealer's choice / and shaman's choice, I would tune in and just see kind of what offerings coming forward, and so. Yeah, two subs is like I said, about that 8 to 10 minute, 8 to 10 minute offering. Yeah. All right, Kesla. We feel in alignment, so if you want to go ahead and either gift 2 or more subs or donate to the tip page, then we can check to see what offering's coming forward. Thank you, anonymous gifter, for the subs. Thank you, Kesla. Amazing, amazing. All right. Let's tune in and see what kind of offerings coming forward for you tonight. Unless, or Kesla, did you have something in mind that you were looking for, or just you want me to tune in? Okay. Okay, it feels like Oracle's coming forward for you. Well, thank you, Shadow. And if you are wanting a reading, go ahead and join the queue with those. Perfect. Okay. We got quite the hype train going on right now. This is exciting. Thank you all. Alright. Do an oracle reading. Set my timer. Whatever's in the highest and best for Kesla. Got a handful of cards here, so let's see. We're gonna start off right on the top of the deck. Number 56, The Wall, Obstacles. Thank you, Vamp Zero. This card feels very direct for you, Kesla. Just like it feels like you've been facing a lot of obstacles, a lot of obstacles and struggles recently. Even as we were kind of tuning in together, just kind of feeling the just kind of a tension coming forward in like the left eye, nose, and kind of in this like cheek area. So we might be kind of doing some energy work with this as well. But it just kind of feels like there's been some stress, there's been some grief. Almost feels like a headache at the same time, just like really worn down. We're gonna keep going. Next we had 59 Wailing Tree Reconciliations. And my eyes are really being drawn to the face in the tree, and the message here feeling like really allowing yourself to cry. It feels like you've probably already been crying a decent amount, but it feels like there's still some more tears that need to be shed. And giving yourself that permission to let them come, and to let the noise that you could potentially make while crying, like a wailing sound, come. You could do that. You're not in a place where you are comfortable doing that super loud. You can, mute it by going in a closet. You could use a pillow or wail into a pillow. But there's definitely an element of giving yourself permission, or inviting you to give yourself permission to let that sound come. Let those deep cries come. To help aid your healing, speed up your healing process. Letting it go, letting it out. Next we have 37, Magician's Sword, Confidence in Your Own Magic. And this feels very much like have confidence, my love. Like, you are powerful, you are loved, you are light, you are whole, you are complete, you are beautiful. Have confidence. You got this. Next we have 18, Eyes of the Eagle, Rising Above the Fray. We go to... Eyes are being really drawn into the eye of the eagle. Let me zoom in. Feels like the message here is like the eye is the window to the soul. Eye is the window to the soul. Next we have 32, Jeweled Web, Connectivity. Where do my eyes go? So here's the full card. My eyes are really being drawn to this side. There's like a red jewel off to the side over here. I just feel like it's important to highlight the color red as well as the jewel. Whatever red might mean to you. I know it could represent a root chakra, but a red jewel might be a ruby. Maybe something else associated with a red jewel. I also almost kind of get like a blood dripping type of feeling. Okay. Got 2 more cards left. So you had 7 cards total. So this next one is 19. Falling Angel, Spiritual Narcolepsy. My eyes go. Here's the full card. And really where I'm being drawn on this card is like kind of this like fabric, I don't know, like not toilet paper, but it's like these ribbons down at the bottom kind of pulling away. And the sensation I get is almost like, or the feeling I get is almost like a mummy coming unraveled. It's this like mummy coming unraveled, and as I looked at my timer, as I said that, I had 111 cross come across. The final card you got is 25, Garden of Venus, Rest and Renewal. My eyes go right to the heart, right here in the center of the card. Here's the full card. And this feels like a message of love for yourself, giving yourself that love. Resting is loving yourself. Taking care of yourself, inviting you to take care of yourself, focus on taking care of yourself. Whatever that looks like for you. But reminding yourself that you deserve to be loved. You deserve to love yourself. You deserve to give yourself love. You are deserving of love. You are love. You are light. You are whole and you are complete. Go ahead and send your energy back to you now. Call my energy back to me. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me, Kesla. I send you, your country, your community, your loved ones, so much love and light. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow too, Vamp. Shadow Rose. And also thank you for the compliment on the energy, Vamp. I appreciate it. Alright, I see your gifted subs. Did you have a particular interest or dealer's choice of what comes forward? Okay. Alright, it does feel like we're in alignment, so let's see whatever's in the highest and best for Shadow Rose. Where are we going? Okay. It also feels like an oracle reading is potentially coming forward too. And if you are new here too, I do a lot of energy work. So I think it goes through my consent statement, but just wanted to call that out too, that when I tune in that there's a possibility that like energy transmutation will take place. I always use love, light, universal life force energy, Reiki to transmute, so just wanted to highlight that before we got started. That sound good still, Shadow? Alright. Whatever is in the highest and best for Shadow. Sometimes the cards like to jump and sometimes they're like, nope. There we go. Alright. You also got 7. Interesting. Alright, first things first. Where are we going? Eye of the Needle. Intentionality number 17. Where do my eyes go? Here's the full card. My eyes really want to go to the very top. The light pouring in from the very top. This feels like an invitation of like, open up your channel, open up your Reiki eye, open up the top of your head. So maybe imagine, if you are consenting, imagining a flower opening on the top of your head. Or a doorway, or a lock. Coming undone, just allowing the light in. There you go. Spirit's already out here like, open up, my love. Let the light in. Amazing. Okay, we'll keep going. I love that though. Okay. So up next is 43, Overflow, Overwhelm, and Plenty. And here they're highlighting the number. The 43. And this just feels like I'm meant to hold it up for you to discern the 43, 4 and 3. Add them together, you get 7. We also had 7 cards pop out. Thank you for the follow. Keep going. Going to this one next. Root Girl, the Disowned Self, 46. Where my eyes go? Here's the full card. Where my eyes are drawn are... Yep, cameras. It's right here in this like yellowish circle, semicircle with a dot in the middle. And I feel that coming through on the top of my right wrist. It's like I feel like a lot of energy coming through, like right here. Do you have a tattoo there? Do you wear a watch? Is there something that you physically have like right here on your body? Interesting. Do you have a tattoo there? You also wear a Celtic bronze bracelet there. Your patron goddess. I hear she's with you. Alright, we're going to 57 next. Unmarked Trail, Revelation. I see this one, and they're really highlighting the middle here, and I also hear the song, I'll start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'll meet in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. Gain a lot of ground. Oh, we'll meet in the middle. Like, alright. Fun. We are going to... Up next, we're going to number 13, Dream Thief, Refusal of the Call. Okay, so this one, I get really drawn into like the facial expression of the monkey, or whatever this kind of creature is. And to me, it's really giving me this like spirit, or your spirit team, your guides are out here looking at you like, girl, get in here. Like, hello, listen to us. There's a sassiness coming through, or like a I almost said a smashiness because I just read smasher. But there's a sassiness of just like, hello, we're right here, we're with you, we're here for you, we're waiting on you. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Love me like you do. Man, we got all sorts of songs popping in. Okay. Up next is 53, Stranger Curiosity. Where do my eyes go for you? Really, so here's the full card, but really where my eyes go is like right in the center of their face. Can I get it to focus? There you go. That like blue streak that goes right down the center of the face. But it feels very balanced. It feels very... I don't know. It feels very just like zen. Like yeah, like I said, all I know how to say is just like, I just feel very balanced, very zen, very just like, this is me. Very centered on, you know, who you are, and who you know yourself to be, and your gifts. There's like there's a strength here. There's like a warrior-esque. Yeah. There's a very strong like warrior-esque like like I feel like I even need to like sit up straight with you and just be like, yeah, that's right. Ah. I love that this is the last card. Okay. So the last card you got, card number 7, lucky number 7, card 52, which you add together is the number 7. And it's straddling worlds, wandering between realms. And to me, and the reason I love that this card came up for you at the end is this card... Hold on, I just want to make sure I'm like... I'm getting really highlighted to like the light under the wing. And to me this is a confirmation of like, you're on the right path, you're doing all the things. Yes, there's a message of like finding some balance here and like allowing the light in, and harnessing it, and like again a little bit of that sassiness of like, don't hold back, girl. Like, come on now. But this is like a, with the number 7, with all the things, like this is very much just like, This is what you're meant to be doing. Like, you are a straddler of the world, or like between the realms and the worlds. Like, that's you. That's who you are. What you're meant to be doing. Sharing the gifts, going between the spaces, going between the dimensions. Letting the light in, bringing the light in for others. This is so freaking good. Like, I'm so happy for you. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and send your energy back to you now, call my energy back to me. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me, and I send you, your loved ones, your community, your country, and your world so much love and light. Namaste. You're welcome. Thanks for the raid and for coming in and receiving. I'm so juiced up after that. That was so good. Like I'm so excited for you. All right, Vamp Zero. Are you? How would you like to donate and/or obtain your reading? You can gift 2 or more subs. You can donate to the stream tip page, which just popped up in chat. Great timing. Hey, Janine Lily. I am doing well. How have you been doing? And also, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go and grab myself, like, a little bit more water. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, Shadow. Thank you again for stopping in. Mwah. Okay. Let me go get myself some water. Back. Oh yeah. If you've been here long enough, Zamp, and you want to do your 1 free card pull, you could do that with your spark points. Otherwise, you can just go ahead and leave the queue. But I appreciate you communicating that with me. I love communication. I love communication. But yeah, the longer readings are tip-based. Or you can always hang out in my chat for, you know, some time and save up spark points to get a longer reading. Or some energy work. I'm glad you're doing well, Janine. And anyone else that's tuning in, welcome. Welcome any newbies, lurkers, lingerers, old friends. Okay. Oh, look at that. Robin gifted you a card. Thank you, Robin. Zamp, would you like a love card, an oracle card, a black tarot, or dealer's choice? It's the black tarot deck. It typically comes forward for sort of like energy or emotions that need to be released, and sometimes they'll have more like transformation type of messages. But it's kind of going into your darkness a little bit and bringing light to the darkness, whereas love tarot is usually more love based. I mean, this is bringing light to darkness. This is love, and then the oracle is a lot of hope. All right, let's do the black tarot then. Whatever is in the highest and best for Zamp. You want to be 0? Okay. Whatever's in the highest and best for 0. Okay. Alright, you got 2 cards, so I'm trusting that. We did... Spirit is... It's like Spirit is blessing you right now with gifting a card, and then not only that, they're like, here's 2 cards! Okay. Okay, we're gonna read this one real quick first. So we got Temperance, which is, I believe, 14 reversed. Let me see where my eyes go. So here's the card. And really, like, I'm really just being drawn to, like, all this up here. And it just feels like this curtain or this cloak or this murkiness that's... like, I don't want to say a dark cloud, but it just feels like there's like the veil is still down, or like the curtain, or like there's no, I think veil is like the veil is still down. Okay. So it's like this is just really the veil is still down. The next card that popped for you is the 10 of Swords. The highest and best for 0. And this has given me a lot of like really vulnerable energy. There's this feeling of being vulnerable. There's this feeling of that veil lifting and exposing the wounds, exposing the scars, exposing the deep cuts. And I just get this sensation of like the back being and doesn't necessarily, this is literal, but it's just like like your wings have been cut off. And like that upper back region, upper shoulder blade region of like the upper back is just really scarred right now. This feels like an invitation for some more love towards your body, some more healing kind of poured in towards your angel wings. You said that you don't have to keep the veil up, as in like lift the veil. Let me see what more there's for me to share. The message that comes through is a message of letting go of resistance, and what that looks like as it relates to the vulnerability and kind of the scars and the angel wings is acknowledging the pain, acknowledging the wounds, acknowledging the struggle and struggles that you've faced or are currently facing, and allowing them to be seen, and allowing them to be heard, and allowing them to be witnessed as not something that needs to be like put in a box in the back of your mind, but something that is worth showing you something. Like it's viewing them more as a gift of, even though it sucks, finding the gift, finding the lessons, finding the love in what you learned, and making different choices moving forward. With that, I'm going to go ahead and send your energy back to you now. Call my energy back to me. I send you, your loved ones, your community, your country, and your world so much love and light. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me. Namaste. Precisely. Give yourself some love. You're welcome. Thank you for coming in. And thank you for the follow. Good evening, Rain. Good to see you. Welcome in. Smasher, you are next if you are still here. If you are, go ahead and either gift 2 or more subs or tip to the tip page. And then we will get started. Unless you're wanting a card, in which case you can use your channel points to claim that. Thank you for the follow. Give Smasher just a moment. Where are you joining from? What time zone, Rain Sunder? Perfect. Me too. Or like that's where I am. I'm in Kentucky. Yep. 6:15. Where? 4 hours behind, but California's 3. Are you over in like Alaska? I'm so good. That's cool. Like, how long have you been in Alaska for? Do you like it? Mm. But to go to Alaska in the summer has got to be beautiful. Like, couldn't have asked for a better time to go. Yeah. Okay, I am. It seems like Smasher was still in the chat, but I am gonna move him down if he comes back. And we will go to you, Rain Sunder. I do feel an alignment to do a reading for you. Yeah, that's why I was like, they've been pretty good in the past, so I don't want to like totally nix them. Because I do have one of my rules, or like one of my community guidelines is like, communication is key. I appreciate communication. If you join and you can't do it, that's okay. You can just leave the queue. And so I'll definitely give you a warning, but if it happens too many times, I'll probably end up banning you. Just because I want everyone to feel like their time and energy is respected here. So. Yeah. You don't have the points. Okay. I mean, you can always gift 2 subs, 2 or more subs, and get a longer reading. Yeah, Kesla, if you go to the Spark Points, there's a gift a card option, and you can tag who you're, or at who you're gifting the card if you'd like. I believe in you. You got this. There you go. Thank you, Kesla. Alright, Rain, did you have a preference on Black Tarot, Love, or Oracle, or Dealer's Choice? Okay. Let's see, whatever's in the highest and best for Rain Sunder. Where are we going? Okay, going to Black Tarot. Aw, I appreciate it, Zero. I love to see the community, like, gifting, spreading the love, gifting it forward, you know? Whatever's the highest and best for Rain Sunder. Ooh, okay. You got the Nine of Spheres upside down, but this card is beautiful. Here's the card. You're right to feel a lot of energy buzzing with this one. This card always brings so much energy of, like, basically, this is you, this is source, and it's like all of this energy pouring into you right now. I feel like it's coming down into you. Yeah, it feels like all this energy pouring down into you. Sometimes I get the feeling of it like shooting up and out, but this feels like it's coming into you. So I'm just kind of inviting you to take a couple deep breaths here and just allow this love, light, universal life force energy, creativity, inspiration to pour into you, to pour into your heart, to pour into the top of your head. And just feel the warmth, feel the light moving throughout your entire body. Letting go what no longer serves you, sending it into Mother Earth. Be composted. Taking a deep breath. Coming back. Right. Send your energy back to you now, Rain Sunder. Call my energy back to me. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me today. Namaste. I'm glad. Thank you, Kesla, too, for sharing that. Welcome in, anyone new, lurking, lingering. Have I done a card reading for myself on stream before? I think I have. It's not typical, to be honest. Because a lot of my own personal work is usually in meditation. So I'll either like meditate and receive while I'm laying down. Yesterday I did some live automatic writing, which was channeling while writing, or like channeling my consciousness and my guide's consciousness and like writing it out on stream. And so I was like, I did that. Are you wanting to see me do a card reading? Is that I was trying to see if Yeah, I might. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to do a card reading on stream? Sure. Let's do it. What am I feeling? What kind of reading wants to come forward for me? Okay, my eyes are going to Oracle, so sure. Whatever's in the highest and best for Lady Lighthouse. It's so interesting. It's like I'm tuning into myself and it's like my right eye is like, what you doing? There's like a lot of tension coming in on my right eye. It's making me think of that eagle card that I pulled earlier. Oh, fascinating. All right. I let cards pop out if they want to pop out, but the other thing that happens when I will shuffle is I'll occasionally my finger will like hold the card down and not let it come, and that's usually my sign of like that's the card that's meant to come. So I got 5 cards. And I chuckled that the last card that popped up was 52, the Straddling Worlds, Wandering Between Realms, because I love when this card pops up for me. It's just, for me, it's always a reminder of like, you know, this is me. Like, this is what I do as a shaman. As an energy worker, like I am just jumping between the different layers. If there's anything else here for me. My eyes are also going to this like blue wisp. Kind of this wispiness. Let's see. My team's got jokes. Okay, so it's gonna make me blush. Like, do I need to adjust my tag here for this? No, okay, we'll be fine, but I'm laughing. Okay, so they're drawing my eyes to like this like, I don't know, this like light pouring out down here, and I was really getting the sensation that the light is just pouring out of like the womb space down, you know, down here, and that's why I was chuckling. So it was just like, which my camera is not focusing now, but it's like Eros, erotic energy, like creativity, using that, and the reminder to use that, and also your womb space as a woman is a portal. So. And I was talking on stream earlier this morning about, or earlier this afternoon, about how whenever I sleep, the nights that I do, or like the nights that I would have the most profound, like vivid dreaming, is the nights that I would like wake up in the morning and I would have like my left hand was basically cupping my vulva and my right hand was like on my either solar plexus or my heart, and it's just, no, I was just channeling that womb divine feminine energy. Oh, here we are. Fun. Fun. I'm glad I got to share that with you all. Alright. I just gotta breathe through my flusteredness there. Okay. Up next is 62, Will of the Wisp, Treasures Hidden in the Shadows. My eyes really go to the butterfly on the top of the card. So here's the full card. Interested? Hey Jenny, good to see you. But my eyes really are drawn to this butterfly top. And for me, butterflies always represent transformation, but the fact that this one's like, its wings are spread, it's like the transformation is complete, like the transformation is here. And then I'm going to this like little like fairy like figure off to the side. It's right side. Well, the left side of that face. But I feel it on the right here. There's like a message about like listening to the fairies. Or there's like a fairy dust, pixie dust type of energy that's coming into this like right ear. The right side's more of like the masculine, the giving energy side. I usually like left is more bringing it in. But on this image, it's actually on the left. I'm just feeling a lot of energy on the right, which this could be more of a reminding me to listen more, which is probably valid. And then it goes down to the throat. Oh, we're doing a lot of energy work with this one. I'm like, just feeling it like heat pouring into the left side. A lot of like tingles coming up out of my neck and out my ear. And then it feels like, oh. Like I said, a lot of, it's kind of like a clearing that's coming out, coming up my chest, out my throat. Blessing my throat. Blessing my voice. Like a blessing my singing. Which it probably has to do with singing, to be honest. Or like that's what it feels. That's what it feels like. Okay. 54, the crossing initiation. Where are we going? Here's the card. Really where my eyes go for myself, if it will focus, is there's just like a lot of like gold specks out here. Like just kind of like floating around out here. And I just hear you're in the healing. Like you're here. You're here, your voice is here, your voice is healing. Your voice carries light. Your voice has healing energy, your voice carries light. Next, I have 58, Vanishing Mirror, Ego Sublimation. Where is it? The highest and best for myself? Let's see. Here's the full card that and I'm really being drawn like right into the middle. I don't know if it's gonna focus enough, but there's like a little shape that's coming through like right here from the breaking of the glass. Like almost gives me like a horse's head, but the horse is like facing left, which is more of the past. Or I think of left as the past. Hold on, I'm just kind of letting this sink in because I think of a horse and I think of like freedom, or horses typically symbolize freedom, and so this one, I see the horse head as if it has like a halter and bridle on it, but facing the past, but it's shattered. Also looking into the frame of the mirror. Yeah. As in, the freedom is not in the past. Or is not looking into the past. Oh my gosh. Is Robin still here? What did Robin said earlier? It's the freedom is not the past or below, it's up and forward. Remember the collective card pull I did earlier with the freedom statement? That's what's coming through with this card right now. Is the your intelligent words that I'm not remember the exact order, but like freedom is not looking down or in the past, it's forward. Freedom is forward and upward, not behind or below. Yeah. Thank you. I'm just gonna... No one clipped that. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. That feels... Freedom is forward and upward, not behind or below. Those are some good words. Okay, my last and final card. Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom, 34. What is the... Oh, hold on, there's a song coming to my mind, but I don't. Hey, Nate the Mighty. I just want the lyrics to this song. Okay, so the song... So here's the card. Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. I saw Ancestral and I was like, ooh, my Ancestor challenge. But then I was like looking at the person on the very top and I started hearing the song On Top of Old Smoky. I don't know if you're familiar with that song. It's an old song, but it's like, oh, I didn't know the lyrics though. Or I've like, it goes, oh my gosh, am I gonna sing this? Like, on top of Old Smoky, all covered with snow, I lost my true lover for courting too slow. I didn't know it was for courting too slow. Courting's a pleasure, but parting's a grief. False-hearted lover is worse than a thief. A thief will just rob you and take what you... A false-hearted love will lead you. I'm gonna put the lyrics in here. This is so here's the song. Oh, I can't even kiss you till then cross time. Okay, I see where that cross tide, more lies. There are the lyrics. Yeah! On top of my spaghetti, I'll cover with... I lost my poor meatball because of a sneeze. Yeah, maybe that's why I didn't like fully recognize these lyrics, because I was like, what is happening? This one... A thief will just rob you and take what you have, but a false-hearted lover will lead you to your grave. The grave will decay you and turn you to dust. Not one boy in 100 a poor girl can trust. That's too... Okay. They'll hug you and kiss you and tell you more lies than cross ties on a railroad or stars in the sky. So come, ye young maidens, and listen to me. Never place your affection in a green willow tree, The leaves they will wither, the roots they will die, and you'll be forsaken and never know why. Damn. I'll have to sit with that one. This is also highlighting the number 3 for me. And even Top of Smokey's probably the original, but the childish version is probably a parody. Well, yeah. Yeah. I'm just like, it's interesting that song kind of coming up and it's about, you know, lovers and whatnot, just because earlier tonight I did some meditation and energy work on myself, and I had the lavender flame, using the lavender flame, which was about love. So, fascinating. So anyways, that's your girl, Lady Lighthouse, self-reading. It's fun. So we got transformation. We were kind of doing some energy work with my throat and hearing. We acknowledge that we're, you know, going across the different dimensions. We got that. We got the healing in my voice. I know what that's related to. We're good there. We've got Robin's beautiful words about freedom is forward and upward, not behind or below. And we've got more rhyming of on top of Old Smoky, all covered with snow. Alright. There you have it. Lady Lighthouse, being read by herself. But welcome in. Welcome in, Nate. Also welcome in any newbies, lurkers, lingers, old friends. I want to say future lovers, but that's just because that kind of goes with the rhyme scheme, but I'm happily taken, thanks. I'll drink some water on that one. Anyways, yeah, we're doing readings tonight. Yeah, thank you for asking. So the way my readings work is you can get one free card pull per stream with the pick a card channel points. Someone could gift you one if they're feeling froggy and they got the points to do. I don't remember if I have it limited, so I don't remember if that's unlimited or people can do it many times. So that's the way to get it without spending any real money. Oh, look at that. You just got gifted 2 cards. That's amazing. Do you have a preference, Nate? Would you like a black tarot deck, love deck, or oracle? Or dealer's choice? Okay. Alright. I do feel an alignment, so let's see. What are we feeling for Nate? Nate the Mighty. Whatever's in the highest and best for Nate the Mighty. Going to the black tarot deck. I don't know how long you've been lurking or lingering, but sometimes energy work does come through. I think I saw that you read the consent statement, so just wanted to point that out, though, that potentially some energy clearing, if anything's ready to be released, might come through. Perfect. All right. Okay. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're right where you're meant to be. Okay. First card you got is the Queen of Wands upside down. Nate the Mighty. Let's see. So here's the card. I'm getting a lot of like Phoenix rising from the ashes energy from this, like a big, like forged in the fire, forged in the flames energy. Like there still feels like you're in the flames right now. It doesn't feel like you're totally outside the flame. Like there's still some forging that's happening. But it's happening. Like you are being forged. The forging is actively happening. Okay. I also am feeling like a lot of, as I was saying, I was feeling a lot of energy coming through, like right in the forearms. It's almost like an irritation energy of like, well, do I want to keep going there? No, we'll go to the next card and we'll see what happens. But there's some irritation coming forward in the forearms and a little bit in the forehead. So I invite you to take a deep breath. Okay. The other card that came forward for you is the Tower, and this is number 16. Yeah. Here's the card, and I get really drawn to the like figure falling here, and the immediate message I got when I looked at it was like, fall into the light. Fall into the light. Fall into the flame. Fall into the light. Okay. Yeah, I view that as good. To me, well, I fall into the light, capital L light. So light, like source, the healing light, universal life force energy light. But fall into the light. There feels like there's plenty more like energy work and stuff here to do, or like that's happening, but it's like it's happening. Like you're in the transformation, which is great. So I'm gonna go ahead and send your energy back to you now. Call my energy back to me, and thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts with me. And also thank you to the others who, both Robin and Zero, for gifting the cards. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, Nate, I would definitely invite you to check out my YouTube channel. There's I have two YouTubes. One's the VODs, not the VODs. Look at, if you're interested in energy work, that is. I would point you to, hold on, I'm pulling it up. Maybe, trying. Is there a certain one that I'd stand in? No, I think I'd just point you to this playlist and then you can do what you want. Yeah, it's this particular playlist, the one that has like the Reiki shares and meditations on it. Because Reiki energy is healing energy, it's timeless energy. These are kind of recordings that I've pulled out of previous streams that are like dedicated to different types of things. So I'd go through and look at the different Reiki options. And they're anywhere from like 10 to 20 minutes long, depending on what you want. But I would invite you to tune into some of those and allow yourself to kind of receive some Reiki healing energy, depending on what you're experiencing. I also do, for free, on my website, I'll do distant Reiki over the course of 2 weeks. You just have to submit a request, and I'll do distant Reiki. So that's just like additional energy support as well. So those are other those are other free options that still get you some amount of like energy support for whatever it is you're going through. I think I have. There you go. Thanks, Zero. Enjoy your dinner, and I'm glad you stopped in. Thanks for supporting the stream and the network. Hope to see you again. Yeah, those are some different options for you that I would invite you and anyone else that's listening to that might be going through something or looking for some little extra, not little extra, but some extra energy support, because I keep a list and I'll go through daily and send energy with whoever's in my feed, or who's ever in my like current recipient column. Hydration check. Thank you. I'm drinking some water now. Everyone else, have a sip of water. Or coconut milk. I apparently want a second sip. All right. I am probably gonna wrap up here pretty soon. Any like final call? Final call, I think. For either a card, a single card, gifting a card to someone lurking, lingering that wants to come forward. You can also throw some points towards the Ask the Ancestors community challenge. We're getting pretty close. I'm pretty excited. I think we started the stream at 60% raised. We're at 77% raised. Angel number 77, hell yeah. Stretch break for anyone? Invite you to take a little stretch. You crack your body, yawn. Oh gosh. Ugh. Damn. Message from Source. Alright, let's do it. Let's see. What does Source want to say? Collective message. Source is funny today. Source is like very much like brush your teeth. Gotta have good oral hygiene. Make sure you brush your teeth, floss your teeth. Don't stay up too late. And go get tucked into bed. That's it. That's what they got for us. Source coming in like the parent. The floss is a good reminder. I use a water pick, but you know, it's not the same as actual floss. I do need to like use that as well at times. Especially because I have permanent retainers on both like my upper teeth, the first 4, and then permanent retainer on the lower teeth on those like first couple as well. So that those are a little more complicated to try to floss. But I did buy the like dental tool kit basically, so I'm able to like use the little like metal scrapers instead of using the like single-use plastic or trying to get floss to like thread through. I hate trying to thread floss through like the teeth plus the permanent retainers. But I'm not gonna lie, being tucked in sounds kind of nice. So I might, whenever I sign off here, I'm gonna go get ready for bed and I might be like, alright husband, come tuck me in. And or I'll just tuck myself in. Because I think he's gaming with some friends right now, so I might just be like, make myself a little cami burrito. This is good. I enjoyed this. Thank you all. Thank you for anyone who lurked and lingered and just hung out. Glad to have you lurking. And also thanks for everyone who's returned, joined, chatted with me, shared your time, energy, and gifts. I think I'm gonna call it a night, so I'm gonna close the queue. Spirit says, go brush your teeth. That means it's bedtime, y'all. So, send you all so much love and light. Thank you for, again, yeah, just thank you for being an awesome community. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and gifts. Thank you for gifting subs to others and gifting different cards and everything else, and just, you know, helping spread the light, spread the love, create this awesome community that we're creating. So, couldn't do it without you. Thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are, whenever you've tuned in. And I will see you again soon. All right. Good night. I love you all. Mwah. Bye.